Well, I never could resist a bit of gaming on a Friday evening. Let's see if we can't get this show on the road. Alright, let's switch back to that so I can actually see the chat, and let's hop on into the game. Right, just before I get started this evening, hey Mattis, good to have you joined for the live stream. You're quick off the mark. I've only been going for about 30 seconds. Okay, we're just going to have a quick review of our season journey at the moment. So we need to do a level 70 Torment 13 Rift in 5 minutes. Yeah, really we're going to have to get pretty damn lucky at the moment. We've got to do 2 conquests. That's going to be leveling up our gems. We've got to kill Magda in 15 seconds. That's going to be the shadow set when we eventually do that. Kanai's Cube to do Caldessan's Despair. So, Kanai's Cube, Caldessan's Despair. God, I'm falling over my words. Don't worry about it, Wolfried. It's still good to have you sticking your face in. And Fallen Upwards, good to have you joining as well. Wow, you guys are quick today. So, my plan for today, I'm going to be running rifts, and I'm going to be working on leveling up my extra gems so that I can start putting them into bits of equipment. If we get an Ancient Yang's recurve, then it's going to be really cool. If not, then worst case scenario, we get some Paragon levels, we level up our gems, and it's all good in that way. Which means we're going to be running some rifts. The other option is I could end up running bounties and do some re-rolling and really just kind of hope that everything works. But yeah, I'd rather stick to an almost guaranteed thing. We can also try and push our current gems up to 65 because they've only got 1 more level each to go. Hello, anyone around here? There we go. I've got my fingers in the right places now. It always takes a while just to get back into the swing of playing, just for where you hold your hand. Let's not stand directly on that. That looks like a bad idea. And of course, this time I'm trying to keep on top of not just resource usage, but skill usage. Ooh, I hear some kind of goblin down this way. Can't see him yet, though. Let's go hunting. Maybe he's up this way. Yeah, there he is. I see you, mate. Let's get extra damage bonus. Oi, don't run away. More death breaths. Delicious. Whoa. That is pretty damn brave, Wolfried. Yeah, it sounds like it. It's so far away from what I'm doing that I can't even conceive of it. I know you're playing it on softcore at the moment, but even that, the amount of health that they've got, because I saw your 92 video. Right. Again, we're not in a rush on this because it's only a regular Torment 13. Yay, Garrigan 584. But I don't want to be waiting around all night for these greater keystones. So we do want to be making good progress. And yeah, entirely, if you get a bad rolled rift, sometimes it is just not possible. You need to get the right combination of pylons at that level, let alone the monster density and everything, just to make a dent in the mobs. Alright, let's head back this way, get in the middle of that Oculus point. No worries, Mattis. Thanks for joining. I'll see you a little bit later. I'm going to be here for about 2 hours, so you got plenty of time. Bonus points if you leave the stream on in the background, because that increases my average viewing figures. Then again, I'm sure you've got better things to do than just to listen to me prattle on while you're cooking. Come on, take more damage. Not me, you. I don't want to be hit by that damn ice blast. Stop it. There we go. Let's head on through this way, just because that was starting to get a little bit frozen. A little bit frosty. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Right. We'll do it from this side then. And explosion. Why do they never just stick to one thing? Right. That's not too bad a position. And of course, with the wonderful water on the floor, it's hard to see where the explosions are, so you've got to be a little bit extra careful. Yeah. Yeah, and you... So for me, I'm going to pause here probably until I've got gems ready for Caldessan's Despair, and then that's going to give me a huge bump and a huge push forwards, I reckon. But for the moment, it's either going to be getting better equipment before I can move on. If I get Yang's recurve, I might move up to 64. Sorry, if I get an ancient Yang's recurve, I might move up to 64. At the moment, I've obviously got one. It's just it's not particularly good. But if I do all the Caldessan's Despair at the same time, that'll make a big difference. And also, there's nothing quite like getting a huge damage boost and feeling invulnerable for a moment. Let's do this just from over here. Rattling roll right into the middle of them. Missile dampening, of course, making everything go a bit slower towards him, but we don't really care that much. So how are you guys doing? Are you having a fun Friday? Yeah, what have you been up to? Have you been at work, or is it still the middle of the day? Spending time with family, friends. Most people are normally out on a Friday evening. For me, it's Eurovision tomorrow, so I've decided not to have a big night out tonight so that I can properly clean my place, because I'm not going to have time to do it before my barbecue on Sunday. So I want to get all the cleaning done during the daytime. Watch and enjoy Eurovision. It might be the last one that we're allowed in, what with Brexit and everything. And, yeah, other than that, my Saturday's probably going to be pretty uneventful. The life of a Brit, you know, watch Doctor Who. See the lovely lady. It'd be good. Yeah, that is a huge difference, Walfried. Yep, Fallen Upwards. Eurovision is on Saturday evening. Well, at least from my time, it's evening. And it's always good fun. Although, in the UK, it's more of a drinking game than anything, because it used to be hosted by Terry Wogan. Now it's hosted by Graham Norton, I think. And most of it's about what you can drink and take the mick out of everyone that's taking part. Because it is just about a back-scratching, patting each other on the back exercise. No one's actually expecting to win on merit. It's more about who do we want to appease this year. And it has been for such a long time. God damn it, come back here, you damn things. I've got to watch out for my discipline levels, actually. Otherwise, this could get dangerous. Let's back off. I'm going to leave that goblin to go. We're going to do the sensible thing and stay alive. Because that was just too many mobs to be engaging at once. Yeah, you got to watch out for it. They'll lure you in. They'll lure you in. A Gilded Baron has escaped. That's fine. I mean, it's annoying, but I can live with that. I couldn't live with losing another character. Alright, ciao Wallerfried. Maybe catch you a bit later. Drive safe. Don't stream and drive, etc, etc. To be fair, I hope everyone in live chat is sensible enough to not use their mobile phone or tablets while driving. I see so many people in London doing it. It's just like, Jesus, what are you doing? Either you're going to get yourself killed or you're going to get someone else killed. And that's just not cool. I'm going to be streaming for about 2 hours, so it's been 10 minutes now, so another 1 hour 50 minutes to go. Plenty of time. I like to keep it to 2 hours because it makes it easier on YouTube systems. Alright, Fallen, don't worry about it. I mean, it's cool that you're here. Right, let's get these going. It's very nearly Rift Guardian time. Oh, no, don't want you jumping on my face. That is not fun. Well, not with you jumping on my face. With tiny, tiny monkeys, maybe, but we are not talking about tiny monkeys here. We're going up against Saxtris. Saxtris in close quarters could be nasty if he gets his sandstorms immediately on us, but luckily we've got enough mobility that we can move around a bit. Let's go through to the other side. I think he actually just pulled us in for a moment there. That wasn't cool, but he's nearly dead. There we go. 2 Greater Rift Keystones. Man, it gets so busy sometimes I actually lose my mouse cursor. Right, let's head back to town. For those of you who have joined for the live stream, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I'm going to be here for a fair bit, and we're mostly working on our alternative legendary gems so we can do Caldessan's Despair. That's going to be the plan for this evening. Cancer Dealer's cameo. Blackthorns don't care. Krelms don't care. Strong arm braces, they're pretty nice, but let's salvage everything up. Also, if we get enough Death's Breaths, then we're going to make ourselves some more Yang's recurves, but it's going to take us a while. Okay, so into a Greater Rift. We'll keep it at 63. Yeah, we'll keep it at 63 while we work on these gems. I don't know which ones we're actually going to do first. Probably Teardrop Starweaver. That one I've already got up to a pretty high level. It's important to remember that everything will come and you don't need to rush it. So where we're looking at potentially pushing through and doing various conquests and things, that's not an issue in itself. We don't need to tick off the season journey for the 65 gems because that's going to happen when we start pushing towards Greater Rift 70. Right. We could do with being a bit faster actually. Let's get in here and get the extra damage from this. Oh my god, why'd they have to pull that across? No! No to the frosting my face. Do not like being frosted. Especially not extra frosting in the face. I mean, that's just like not cool. Right, he's gone. And we're a little bit ahead of time. We're not amazingly ahead of time, but we are a little bit. This is not the best place to be doing this anyway. Let's try and keep to the Oculus where we can. Up this way, maybe? Not liking the feel of this rift. That is always a risk when you're doing one of the higher ones. Okay, we're only on GR63, but this is as high as we've gone. But there's always going to be the chance that it's just a little bit badly organised for you to be able to get through. Alright. Let's get some discipline back and... Cool. Nice big open area. Whoa, okay. Got to watch out a little bit. There we go. Get some good damage going. Obviously watching all of our healths as we go through this. Stop putting that damn thing on me. That is like the worst. Frozen Pulse. You are dead, mate. You are so dead. Okay, let's just move on to the next area. Oh my god, another one. I hate this place. And it's not as bad as the spider caverns, but it is pretty bad. Channeling pylon, that's going to help. Yeah, normally I like to be at double time on these, but we are barely keeping up with the timer as it is. There we go. Let's get some damage going on these guys. Channeling pylon has worn off, so we need to start being a bit careful again. Another one's gone. There we go. Well, the channeling pylon helped. It's still not an ideal place to be, though. Oh my god, there's like the worst monster density combined with the worst mobs. It's alright, we got it in hand, we got it in hand. Let's head down this way. And that is a dead end, so we're going to head back. Whew. Right, down. Down and round, that's where we're going to try. No to dropping horrible things on my face. I've said this many, many times, and I will say it many, many more. It's a big fat no. Not even a no thank you, it's just a no. Garrigan 585. Cool. More delicious purple orbs. Right, let's move on. Hopefully we'll get a different area. Oh, thank Christ for that. And a power pylon. Let's put this to good use while we can. All the extra damage. Yeah, power pylons are where it's at the moment. Definitely my favourite pylon for this current build. Let's not stand directly in the middle of that. That was starting to get a little bit toasty. And we can do most of the killing from back here, actually. I see you just over there. There we go. Okay, we are getting a little bit close to Rift Guardian time, so let's start being sensible about what we're doing with our various resources and... Damn it. Another dead end. Hey, Sniper. I'm sorry. I mean, I try and time these things, but I ended up starting just a tiny bit before 9 o'clock GMT. So I've been going for 20 minutes. I'm probably going to go for another hour and 40. But glad you could join. Oh, come on. Don't make me run all the way back down here for this. %. We just need a little... There we go. A little tickle more. And we're going up against Perdition. Well, Perdition's fine. We can just rattling roll through him most of the time and it will stun him. Anytime he looks like he's about to do something actually dangerous, we just do that and get our health back. Plus, he's pretty good the way he actually gets face tanked by our Templar. Ooh, okay. I actually ran out of resources because I wasn't paying much attention. 6 minutes 16, not our fastest. Ooh, lost connection to server. Is that for YouTube or is that for Diablo 3? Because I've only been home a short while, so I haven't had it on Diablo 3 at all. Okay, we're going to go for the Gem of Ease. That's a good one for us to rank up, actually. Just in case we end up dying, it means we'll have a potential in to get another character up to 70. No, I haven't had that, I'm afraid. It'd be worth checking to see if there's anything on the forums about it, if it's something you've been experiencing a fair bit. Gone, 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 and gone. Right. Salvage, salvage. And we will drop these off. We may as well go back in and do another one before we start asking for gloves. We can't afford to empower this one. But it's all good. It's just slightly slower progress. And since they added the extra ones, I don't feel like we're losing out. You know, you get one for not dying. Well, that's really, really good. Except in hardcore, if you die, then, you know, you're kind of screwed anyway, so... The empowering's not so much of an issue. Let's fight from over here, where it's, air quotes, safer. Right. Slightly ahead, but not massively so. More explosive people. Always with the explosives. Still. Ooh, that's pretty handy. Appeared directly underneath us. Let's try and keep our resources up as we go through this. And there we go. Being a waller, it's ever so slightly more dangerous, but it's not that bad. Oh, geez, yeah. And not only that, it really discourages you from playing hardcore. In the past, whenever Matrix and I have had troubles connecting, we've always switched across to something else rather than risk our characters, because the worst case scenario, you both end up disconnecting and you both lose your characters. You've got to start again. if one of you goes, maybe the other one would be able to save, but it's never guaranteed. Right, fire chains and wallers and frozers, god. And thunderstorm, but thunderstorm is basically just tickling. It's just like coochie coochie coo. Right. Let's grab these. Yeah, we're doing alright on the time now. Speed pylon, speaking of doing alright on the time. Ah, god. Every time. Well, not every time, but significantly enough that it feels like it's every time. On the plus side, we do have a massively high attack speed at the moment because of that speed pylon. I mean, it is crazy high. What the hell? That's miles away. Let me come back. Well, regardless as to whether you play hardcore or not, it's still massively discouraging knowing that you're potentially going to lose a good rip. I mean, you could be like that close to finishing and you get nothing for it. So it's a waste of your time. Whether or not like you're going to lose anything more than that, it is still bad. But yeah, it'd be interesting to find out whether it's down to just your ISP or if it's a general server issue. Or maybe a routing issue. I mean, hell, there's a lot of nasty stuff going on the internet at the moment. The NHS in the UK has suffered a whole bunch of cyber attacks that have been announced today. I don't know whether they all happened today. I assume most of them did. But there's a whole world of hurt going on out there. Garrigan 587. Right, let's stand a little bit further back. We don't want to get caught in the frozen. There we go. Finally watching his health shooting down. I forgot to put a turret directly on him because he moved from the initial outlay. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Being aware of it's more important than diagnosing it, I'd say. It's just I'm a curious person, so I always ask those kind of questions. Hey Game Dope, good to have you joining the channel. I'm afraid I don't speak that. I don't read that either, I should clarify. I'm limited to English, occasional spatterings of bad French, and some programming languages. But good to have you joined for the live stream. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. And the same to everyone else who's out there at the moment. Yes. Shamalama ding dong, indeed. Sniper knows where it's at. All the murder right in your face. Can we face tank this? Yes, we can. I was pretty certain we could, but it's always good to be cautious about these things. Right. Somewhere that's not this place. Ah, this'll do. Conduit pylon as well. Alright. Yeah, I could work with this. There we go. There's a thing to focus on killing. Screen gets very busy very quickly like this. Oh god, don't make me run away. Running away is bad. Running away gets people killed. You end up retreating forwards, and retreating forwards is a bad idea. Right. Let's grab this. And we'll come at him from this side. Okay, so I have the Marauder set on, and the Marauder set means that every single companion gets called to my side when I have companion. So I've actually got the ferrets and the bat and the raven and the boar and the wolf. I've actually got 5 companions. And if I was to put the Cloak of the Gar Wolf on as well, I would get 3 wolves instead of the 1. So it's pretty damn good. So how much of the courage, the balls, the kahunas do I need? I could switch back to it now. But I want to push this a little bit more. And I'm working on Caldessan's Despair for this, because I want to see how much I can take up the multi-shot build. I think probably after the weekend, I'll switch back to Impale and I'll try running that for a little bit. But for the moment, because last time I died was running a 63 Impale one, I thought I'd stick with what I've got. And we'll try that. I'm pretty certain I've got good stats on it. I need to do a little bit on the Gogrok of Swiftness, but other than that, I'm good to go. Oh, don't worry about that, Nicholas. It's always fine being new and asking questions. Yeah, if you've got any questions about the build or the way I'm set up, then do feel free to ask. If I don't answer, then the chat is nice and friendly. And I'm sure they will fill you in. There are some good experts here. And we've got a potion. And a consumable. Another Ramalama Ding Dong. Okay, let's put these points in. These are going into the Gem of Ease. Just in case we die. Hopefully we won't. But I've already died twice this season. So we've got to be careful. We are, of course, running hardcore seasonal. So everything is dangerous. Everything is covered in bees. Which is also why I'll be a little bit more cautious than most. Garrigan 588. Yeah, for the Impale set. In fact, I can show you in just a moment. We're gonna salvage that up. Let's put the Ramalama Ding Dong in there. Hellwalkers. Let me just sort out this. 598, 630. These are worse. So we'll just salvage them up. Gone, 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 gone. Okay. So, the Impale set. Let's equip this, and we've also got a chest piece that I need to pull across for it. Where is it? There it is. Shadow's Bane. And let's put these gems in properly. Okay, so you've got Shadow Power, which gets the effect of every single rune. You've got Vengeance, which you want to have Dark Heart in. You've got Vault with Rattling Roll. You've got Companion, whichever one you want. I tend to go for the Boar because it keeps me alive a little bit more. You've got Kali's Point. You've got Holy Point Shot. That means you're shooting 3 of these each time. Every time you shoot, you then get to Vault for 5 seconds for free. And that's pretty much your playstyle. You drop Frown of Knives, Bladed Armor, vault around, stabbing things, while keeping your cooldown on Vengeance. And with the Gogrok of Swiftness, which I've got in the Compass Rose, that will help finish that off. So, from the top, and then Awareness, Cull the Weak, Numbing Traps, and Ambush down there. And in the cube, we've got Aquilicurus, we've got Convention of Elements, and we've got Dawn. Dawn, of course, reduces the cooldown of Vengeance, so we can keep that going. Right, let's resave that. And then we will equip this again. And put this back in. But I'm not running that set at the moment. We're doing the multi-shot set, and we're going to keep doing that. Right, we need to ask Kadala about some gloves, because she still hasn't given me any nice Marauder gloves. Wow. That's... She's definitely fallen out of love with me. Hi there, Hombre. Good to have you along. Apologies for mangling your name there. I'm going to blame it on the hiccup that tried to come through rather than my failing tongue. Although both are probably equally to blame. Hello, Peter. Good to have you joining as well. And to everyone else in the live chat, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Just as a reminder, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then hit that big subscribe button and you'll be notified when I stream. I do stream pretty regularly. Mondays are guaranteed. The rest of the time is a bit ad hoc as we go along. Today we are working on our alternative legendary gems so we can do Caldessan's Despair. Which is also an excuse for me to level up my Gem of Ease. We are going to end up socketing it into something eventually, but I figured I'd get it at least to 25 before we start pushing some of the other ones. And we're getting a couple of extra Paragon levels doing this as well. Sorry, Garrigan levels. Alright, got to keep on top of those cooldowns. Oh, hello you. Alright, let's stand back in here for a bit. It's going to vanish in a moment. There it goes. Right, we'll come across to this one. No, thank you. Please don't be punching me in the face. Face punching is out this season. That was a Season 9 thing. Let's make sure he actually has a turret underneath him. Yes, good. Juggernauts with a lot of health. And some gloves. Lots of death threats. Good. We definitely want a Yang's recurve if we can find one, but... well, an ancient one. We've already got a regular one, but it could do with being better. Ooh, all right. Let's go over the bridge. Oh, hello. That is pretty perfect timing for finding this guy. Let's keep him trapped in the corner and just fill him with rockets. Might get something nice out of him. Might get a trip to the vault. No, we're not that lucky. We are not that lucky. Still, we're doing alright. Whoa! GR85. Nice. Yeah, I'm quite a way off that at the moment. But I don't have a huge amount of time to play. I am, of course, a casual gamer. Ooh, this is not the way to go. Alright, let's head back around. Not PlayStation for me. Obviously, this is on PC. I have an Xbox 360, but... I don't tend to do that much on consoles these days. I think it's partly because I do so much on YouTube, and it just wouldn't really work out that well. Also, since I upgraded my PC, I just look at the graphics created by consoles, and I think, yeah, that's good, but ... I can't really justify two massive powerhouse machines. Ah, my god, that guy is being annoying. Stop coming right on me when you're electric. That was a hell of a jump. That was because I was vaulting right at the time when he decided to do the actual leap. Ooh, what's that? There's a belt over there. Alright. Well, we can head on round, grab that. Get this one killed as well. Right. All the golden orbs. Yeah, we'll clear this area out properly before we move on. Especially as there's an Oculus point right here. Whoa, that's a little bit dangerous though. There's a lot of electric stuff in this rift. We are getting good Death's Breath drops though. I'm quite liking that. Alright, what do we got now? All the damage. All the damage. Nope, no freezing. Freezing like face punching is out, I'm afraid. My brother's a good person to ask about monks. Unfortunately, he's not here at the moment, but failing that, Wolfried will be along later, and he also knows a fair bit about monks. Come on, there we go. Get them refreshed. Got to keep the damage up. Awesome. Another unique. We're getting quite a lot drop at the moment. Definitely not complaining about that. Let's not stand in the middle though while they all explode at us. The set that Matrix is using at the moment, he's got many companions. I don't know which set that is, but the one that gives you all the companions is hilarious. And also, it's really easy to push up to high levels. I say it's really easy because he's managed to push it up to high levels and he's a casual gamer like me. So if he can do it, anyone can do it. Not that that's saying he doesn't have any skills, of course. But it just means that without too much time investment, you'll actually get a return on working it over. Oh, geez. That was a bad positioning of a bit of the scenery there. Step on down, take advantage of the Oculus point. There we go. Dodge that. Grab these. Yeah, Exploding Palm is another really fun one. And thanks for that Fallen Upwards. I thought it might have been, but I didn't want to say without knowing for certain. Hey Trent! Hey, Wolfried's back! Welcome back, Wolfried. To everyone joining the live stream, of course, welcome. Glad you could join me for this. We haven't died yet, which I shouldn't necessarily be something that needs announcing, but it's always worth announcing on this stream. We're going to go down this way. Ah, well, that was a waste of 2 turrets. It's not too bad. Let's get another thing down there just to help with the amount of damage we're putting out. Boom! The entire area explodes. We'll stand back just in case it extends a tiny bit beyond where I can actually see. It probably wouldn't, but it's always better to be safe. No brown trousers moments yet. None yet. Amos? Right, Amos has come up to join. Are you going to settle down? Okay. Be good. Be good. We've run 2 GR... Oh god, don't stand on the keyboard. We've run 2 GR63s so far, and 2 regular... Well, this is the second regular rifts. And we've made it up to Garrigan 589. And I'm doing alright at the resource management, mostly. Ooh, let's back out of that just for a moment. We'll get another turret down just to help increase the damage on them. And they're going to be exploding, so we'll back off. The orbs from this will give us the Rift Guardian just as soon as this guy goes down. Now, I could go for the Oculus at the moment, but I think we'll just stick with murdering him right in his face. I don't want to retreat forwards and bring anything else into the fight. And this is going okay anyway. Cooperative Keystone, crossbow, belt. Right, let's make the area safe and then we will leave. Area is nice and safe. Back we go. Oh, yeah, we did get quite a... Oi! Area is safe, he says. Back to town we go, he says. Apparently, I don't know what safe means. Right. Thank you very much, Auric. I don't think it was particularly well fought, but we did alright. Natalia's bloody footprints, ancient. 63 dexterity, 631 vitality. Wait, hang on, I need to look at the right ones. No, the existing ones I think are better. We'll keep the existing ones. Everything else I think can get salvaged. Yeah, let's chuck them all away. So, salvage up here, here. Bang, 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 bang. And we've got 2 greater rifts that we can run now. Well, seeing as we've got a little bit of money, we may as well empower it. Oh my god, why does it always start in these terrible places? As we've established over the last couple of minutes, I massively dislike the layout of these bits. Shielding is the worst. If he wasn't so nearly dead, I would be tempted to just run past and ignore him, but we got him. We got him. We actually got a reasonable amount of progress for that as well, so I don't feel like we were too hard done by. Now, does anyone in live chat know how much inside the Oculus Ring you need to be? I mean, can you stand just on the edge like that, or do you have to be all the way 100% inside it? I'm assuming someone knows. Right, let's step back over here for a moment. We're doing good on the damage front, but I just need a little bit more survivability. Right, let's focus on killing him. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Standing on the edge is fine. Cool. I thought, ooh, jeez. I should watch what I'm doing, not watch chat. Thank you very much, Wolfried. In that case, I can be a little bit more reckless with my aiming. It'd be nice if it actually gave you an indicator to show whether you were affected by it or not, but Even if it's just something as simple as giving you a little glow so you can watch out for it. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Right, another one bites the dust. Right, let's stand in this. That will help increase our actual damage output. And we may as well thin out some more before we move on, although there isn't actually that many left. Fill the screen with arrows. Ooh, and scratch all the itches. Yeah, the technology isn't there yet. For a buff icon in the bar. Jeez. All the delicious murder right in his face. Cool. He tried to teleport. That actually worked in our favour. Now, what do we got over here? We've got some more blues. Cool. Pull them in a little bit closer. And then hopefully get them taken out before I get hit by anything particularly nasty. There we go. Grab, 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 grab. Alright. I think we're moving on round this way. Oh, another blue, alright. Oh, sorry, another yellow, not another blue. My brain has gone colorblind. That's what's happening. Apologies for the lack of intense and awesome commentary. I am concentrating just a little bit. But it's going alright, we're almost at double time. Yeah, let's vault back out of this. Yeah, a truly customizable HUD would be awesome. I seem to remember that there was all kinds of different things you could do for World of Warcraft. And going from that level of customization to this is such a huge change for effectively the same company. I know that they're obviously very, very different games, but oh my god, how hyped would you be if World of Diablo was announced? I'm not sure how it would really translate into being an MMORPG. There'd need to be a hell of a lot of plot put together for it, but... Right, nearly time to move on to the next area. Alright, let's walk around for a bit and work on getting our discipline back, because the last thing I want is to get myself stranded somewhere without having any of it. Yes, yeah, it'd be a case of just like, take my money, take my money. Yeah, if you just want small improvements is all it'd take. You know, just being able to customize things a little bit here, make adjustments there. Right, let's stand back and see if we can get the fire chains gone before it starts burning me up. There we go, that's most of them gone. That actually went pretty well. Okay, what have we got next? Pretty handy, that appeared right on me. Oh, isn't it just? I don't know how many hours I've got in total at the moment, but I've definitely got my money's worth. And back when it started and they had the Real Money Auction House, I actually made enough money from the Real Money Auction House to pay for the expansion when it came out. So that was nice. And it wasn't a huge amount by any stretch. I think I only ended up getting about £30, but it was still nice to be able to say that I paid for the expansion by playing the original game. Oh yeah, Seasons is by far the best thing that they've introduced for a very, very long time. Garrigan 590. The dream is real, people. Right. Blast, 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 blast. And we are fighting Arathon. Arathon, who is big on poison. Being a stinky bastard, basically. Alright, let's rush and roll through him. Give him a little bit of stun to help him on his way. Pop! Ah, it's a lot of crossbows, a lot of shoulders, and some chest armor. And some other bits and bobs. Alright, let's have a catch up with chat. Well, yeah, there's always people who are new, and one of the reasons why I love the community for this game, and especially you guys, is you're always willing to help out when there are people out there that are looking for a bit of assistance. Filthy casuals are perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with being a filthy casual either. I am as filthy as they come, and I play pretty casually. Although this season I am trying to push a little bit more than I would normally. So what are we going to get? We're going to get Shadow's Bane that we don't care about. Some shoulders that we don't care about. There's nothing really here that's awesome. So let's salvage them up and then we'll jump into another rift. Right, there we go. Can't afford to empower this one. So it's just a regular Greater Rift. Which is alright. I mean, it's going to work pretty damn well. Especially if we get good starts like this. Oh yes, teleport into my rockets. Please do. Not so fond of the Frozens and other things underneath me, though. That can stop. Right. Grab that, grab that, grab that. And let's move on with the rest of this rift. Let's just move on. Another fun area. Alright. Come on, give me a... There we go. Oculus point. Awesome. Just as a reminder, we are working on our alternative legendary gems. We've made it up to GR63 and we're quite comfortable. I say comfortable at this level. But Caldessan's Despair is the next thing that's really going to boost us. Either that or getting an Ancient Yang's recurve. So for the moment, we're working on getting our gems ready so that they can all be done at the same time. Hopefully by then we will have the best equipment we're going to get and we won't need to then redo it again afterwards. Let's back off just a little bit because we can get a lot more damage in on this by just standing back. We are doing pretty well on time. Normally when I'm running rifts I try and keep to double the actual timer. And we're slightly ahead of that at the moment, but I'm sure that will come back as we progress through this rift. So this just on the edge should be fine for the Oculus point. Let's come down this way. Don't want to be caught in those frozens. Oh my god, just die already, dude. Like standing way out of sight, hiding behind a pillar. I can't see it. If I can't see you, I can't kill you. That is an interesting question. I don't know whether the console regions... whether the consoles have regions as well. I'd assume they probably do, but... I don't know if there's enough of a user base on consoles yet to warrant it. And I suppose there might be. I don't think they're going to introduce cross-platform gaming at any time soon, though. I think that's something that they've outright said, no, don't get your hopes up, not going to happen. Right. Definitely getting a lot better at sticking in these Oculus rings. And because of that, I reckon we could probably up to 64 if we wanted. That and we haven't had a brown trousers moment for quite a while. And if we up to 64, then I could actually get my gems to 65, which would be nice. Yeah, it's true. Some games do have Xbox and PS4 play, but with this, because there is there are differences between the console versions and the PC versions. They'd have to keep the patches in sync if nothing else, and that, given the different development cycles, and I think that even like different subsets of the Blizzard studios, I just don't think that they wouldn't do it. The game's got to be designed from the ground up, pretty much, rather than patched afterwards. Yeah, come on, come at me. Oh, geez, not quite that many. Not a brown trousers moment. That was more a tactical retreat. Yeah, there are some games where they introduce it after the fact, but it's carefully done across the PC version and the main version. So, XCOM 2, for instance, that game's multiplayer isn't going to change no matter what happens with it, and they've introduced controller support on the PC, and all they've done is they've then taken that ported version with version with the controller support and ported that to the consoles. So they've already done the legwork ahead of time, and then they've only got one common code base that they need to keep in sync. We are doing pretty damn well on this time. I am quite enjoying this rift. Much better than getting stuck on that alternate plane place. I love the way it looks, the alternate plane. It's just... Yeah, through the Rift Walker's back, cliffs everywhere. It just doesn't flow that well for me. Alright, let's head on up this way. Just as a reminder, if you are enjoying the streams, do remember to hit the thumbs up button. It does help me out on this channel a hell of a lot by increasing the exposure. It gets more people involved. And we're on a Friday evening at the moment, so it's not necessarily going to be the best viewing figures ever. But last time I had huge viewing figures. I actually ended up dying, so maybe it's not a good thing. Maybe it's bad luck. But it's still good to have people there to help, support, commiserate, laugh. And also it's bragging rights, and I do like bragging rights. Ooh, very nearly Rift Guardian time. Alright, down this way, eh? Oh my god, you're miles away. Come to me, yeah. So, Raziel is going to go down pretty quickly. Let's stand out of that just for a moment. I'm trying to work out the perfect ratio of evasive fire to multi-shot in order to make sure that my cooldowns stay in place. That was going quite well. Okay, so potions, hand crossbow, amulets, blah blah blah. Alright. 1, 2, that takes that to 25. Let's put the other points in over here. And then afterwards, I think we will go for the Gogok of Swiftness up a little bit, and yeah, that'll be pretty good. So, handing that in with Auric. We are actually out of keystones. So, let's ID these. We're also up to Garrigan 593, which is awesome. Another Ramalama Ding Dong. I have so many of these. So many. No, 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 no. No, I think I prefer the life per hit bottomless potion of the leech. That is going to be my get out of jail free card. Okay. I'll hold on to that though. Let's salvage this up. And we are going to shift this up a bit. Switch it out. We're going to go for the shadow set for the next regular rift. Let's actually put this in over here. And we're going to see if I remember how to play. Okay. Sanity check. That looks about right. Aquila Curus is in there. Okay, I think this is going to be okay. He says tentatively. I wish you luck, hero. Gotta remember to put on bladed armor, of course, but man, this thing does so much damage. And of course, Vengeance. Got to remember to keep Vengeance up. In fact, this is going pretty damn quickly. Let's grab that. Let's look for the actual focus points. Right, you. Yeah, we're going to need to back out just for a moment while the explosions happen. Okay, keeping on top of this. Apologies that I'm not looking across at chat at the moment, because there is a small chance that I'll be able to do this in the time limit. And it is a very small chance. Shouldn't be picking things up, I know. And I need to get a lot better at my resource management. No, I'm not trying for the 3-minute rift, just the 5-minute rift. Even then, I don't think I'm going to get it. Whoops, that was a bad vault. Bad vault. Right. Who's next? Now, we've got way too little time. And yeah, it's really, I need to get back in the swing of finding the big mobs to kill and just focusing on them and not being afraid to do that. Right, well, shield pylon will help. You. Who's next? Down this way? There's one. And it's not going badly, of course. It's just not going as ideally and perfectly as it could be. Oh my god, is that just not taking any damage at all? Well, I think the 5 minutes is out, but we can keep trying. Let's move on. Can't help feeling like I'm not doing enough damage with him. Right, let's make this safe, and then we'll head back and we'll try and hand this in. No, that wasn't nearly fast enough. Okay. But we can try again. I am out of blood shards. that is a lot of blood shards. And yes, I need to practice. I need to practice a lot. So, yeah, 40,000% weapon damage. It didn't feel like it was doing 40,000% weapon damage. That is on Ricochet. That is on Bladed Armor. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm just not anticipating enough. Let's ID what we've got. Alright, Xarian. First time this season. More Natalia's Bloody Footprints. They're worse than the current ones that I've got. So that's all going to get salvaged up. And we are going to go to Kadala. And Kadala, you're going to give gloves. Because I'm still looking for gloves for my other class. Nope. Let's salvage these up. And we'll ask for some more. And then we'll try again. I don't know. The damage did feel exceptionally low, didn't it? Oh, my critical hit chance is 34%. That's doing decent amounts of damage. As far as I can tell, there's no reason why it should be so low, but it was feeling particularly low. Anyway, not to worry about it. Well, I haven't gone through and double-checked everything, so let's have a look and see what we could do. I could reroll that a little bit. I could reroll that a little bit. I can reroll that into critical hit damage. Yeah, we could do a bit. We could definitely do a bit to improve it. So, starting with the helmet, I think there's nothing a great deal that I'm going to be able to do. I could reroll experience into controller pairing effects. Yeah, gloves to crit is definitely going to be the first worthwhile thing. We'll take the armor off, and that's going to go to critical hit damage. Well, I'll take area damage for the moment, but that is definitely going to crit damage as soon as it crops up. 38. We want that more. We want that more. Oh, come on. $47, that'll do. Okay, next up is going to be shoulders, I think. We could take the vitality off and swap that over for the cooldown. Boots and multi-shot, actually. And the Holy Point shot is already re-rolled for extra critical hit chance, but it could get better. But we'll switch this across for impale damage. And welcome back, Mattis. Good to have you there. Chakram. No. Oh, come on, give me the impale. $13. I'll see if I can do it a little bit more. Doesn't look like it. Okay, fine. We'll stick with 13. That's a good call. All res is going to go on this. So, this ring is re-rolled so it has a socket. And this ring is re-rolled so it has a socket. Those can't really change. Amulet, I could re-roll. we're going to get that critical damage up. I think that's going to be the biggest benefit for it. Not really. I'm just going through re-gearing my shadow set at the moment. So no huge changes. What can we actually get that to? That can go up to 6%, yeah. Crit chance rather than increasing the crit damage, because I suppose it's only increasing it by another 50%, isn't it? Rather than by another 50%, yeah. So that does make sense. Oh, come on. This can go all the way up to 6. Give me the 6. It's really not liking me, is it? Okay, well, let's do the amulet. Now, yeah, because the ricochet is interesting, actually. I wonder. Whoa. I'll take that. Yeah, I think I like the fact that I have good hatred regen. We can re-roll fire skills on this into critical hit chance as well. Yeah, chest armor to vitality is coming. That's an obvious one. Come on, give me more than that. 5.5. I suppose it's not too bad. Let's get the armor on this done. If it's actually going to give me the right vitality, we can make that better than that, though. Or maybe we can't. 67 will stay. It does make a big difference. That's taken us up to 53% critical chance. If nothing else, and of course critical damage has gone up at the same time. What could we... Can't get anything worthwhile out of that. We can up our dexterity a little bit, but not much. So I'm tempted to just up the vitality for a bit of extra survivability on this. There we go. Token help. And on shoulders. What should I change on the shoulders? Do we think resist all into cooldown? We can also roll something on this, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. All res to cooldown reduction. Cooldown 6. We can probably get that a bit better. Yeah, you did, but it scrolls past too quickly and I can't scroll up, really. Oh, damn it. It actually came up. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. That was annoying. That was so annoying. I'm going to keep my hand away from the keyboard. It was just a nervous twitch is all it took. And I saw it come up at the 8% there. Well, given how much I pay attention to it, I'd rather have a little bit extra, I think. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Down to 11. But that's alright, because we're going to jump in and get some more in a moment. I'm always low on death's breaths. There aren't enough in the game. Well, 7% is better than nothing. Okay, is there anything other than dexterity that's worth rolling this? Because dexterity could give us a flat 100 increase. Could potentially reroll area damage, actually. Although there's not huge, awesome options available for that. Cooldown reduction to plain damage. Fair enough. 10% damage. And we've still got one Death's Breath left. I think that's probably enough for us to pop in and test it. What do you guys think? It's going to be a big difference. Let's have a look at the cooldown of this. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. But that's not too bad. Perfect. It is perfect on the cooldown reduction. Alright. Let's try this again. Well, that's much better. Much, much better. Except there's absolutely nothing to kill properly in this rift. Alright, let's see if we can move on to the next area. Getting snagged like a baggy jumper. I do need to pick up these Death's Breaths. Oh my god, that's taking way too long. We're not going to do the time run this time. It's just not the right setup, I don't think. But I am certainly feeling the damage output much more than I was a moment ago. Oh yeah, that is not too shabby. Just for a little bit of time investment. And you're right, it is just because I'd put on the equipment, I haven't bothered actually looking at what it had. So thank you very much for your help with that. I do appreciate it. Right, let's give you a stab in the back. Man, I can't wait until I get something with decent area damage, because it'd be really, really nice to be killing everything with those big ass hits. And of course the convention of elements is ticking around, and if I was paying more attention to it, I would be timing my murder to fit it quite nicely. Right, that's you gone. Wait, not this way. Ooh, I see there is a power pylon down there. Let's go grab that. Wow, big strikes. Big strikes. But yeah, I definitely like the playstyle of this. Still gonna take a while to get used to being just like a homing missile going for the big bad and that's it. But when it works, it really works. $525 yellows. Oh, wow. Hand crossbow. Alright, what's the fleeting shrine? Not that we need to go faster. Okay. Who is next? It is very nearly Rift Guardian time. Okay, let's grab the keystone and head back to town. I don't think I'll have done it in time, but we can try. No, not quite in time. Let's grab what we can. And then I will catch up on the live chat. Thank you very much, everyone who is joining for the moment. Glad to have you along. I'm trying out the shadow set and seeing how we do with it. I'm a little bit inexperienced, but it is a lot of good fun. Yeah, the primal drop is very, very, very low. Ooh, another ancient one of these. Well, the dexterity is ever so slightly worse. The damage is ever so slightly worse. Yeah, not so keen on that. We'll salvage it up. I think everything's going to get salvaged, actually. It's got nice critical hit damage, but it's got no socket. Yeah. So, gone, 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 gone. Wait, don't salvage witch. Too late. Sorry. Well, If I die again, I'm just going to go back to the multi-shot build. It's fine, it's fine. I thought you might be about to say something like that. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm not going to die again, he says. Right, let's run another Nephilim Rift. I want to keep pushing for this this time thing. Yeah, I am not being particularly fast about this, but I'm not being massively slow about it either. Let's move on. Oh god, I hate these places. Health link. Certainly makes a difference. Is he playing Diablo 3? Or is he streaming something else? My god, it is so hard to keep up with this even when it's in a good place, let alone somewhere like this. Out of my way, damn wall! There we go. Yeah, this place is not built for speed in any way, shape or form. So I think that speed plan is out the window. Oh, I can hear a lot of a lot of fun. This is a lot of goblin murder that's going on. Okay. Well, we are going to go back and get all of those in a bit. I think... Oh, actually, I've only been doing this for 3 minutes, so if we're quick about this... Mostly I just care about the death's breaths. But it was a distraction. It most certainly was a distraction. Alright, there's actually still one unique left. There we go. Ah, wrong way. Alright. Come on, big guy. Okay, back round this way. Alright, 1 down. 2 down. And I actually need to go through that, so here we go. This place is so badly laid out. I am now actually out of time. That's a shame. We got like 80% through, I reckon. 84% through. So with a better rift, I could definitely do that. With a better rift and me being slightly better, that time limit is not going to be an issue. But it does depend so much on finding the right rift. At this point, I could probably just kill regular trash mobs to summon the Rift Guardian. Okay, Rift Guardian is here with us. Mancarver going down. Ah, just die already. Just a little bit too slow all in all. Oops. But we got a lot of stuff from that. So let's ID and salvage up what we need. And then I think we'll jump in and we'll try another one. So I'm building up a nice stock of these Great Rift Keystones. Marauders Trousers, nah. Dawn, nah. Vigilante Belt, nah. Yeah, let's salvage all of that up. Okay, right. To those of you who are joining for the live stream, thank you very much for coming along. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Just a reminder, if you are enjoying this, then do hit the big thumbs up button. Let me know that you're out there. If you want to be notified when I'm streaming in the future, then subscribe and make sure you press the little bell icon. It gives you a notification when I go live. There's no specific routine for when I do, other than Monday evenings. I'm almost guaranteed to be streaming. Ooh, Matrix just invited me over for a Goblin Rift. So I'm going to join him. Can I join his party? Okay, I'm just going to very quickly get him up on Discord. Hello! Oh, hang on, wait, hang on, I think my Discord is being silly. Let me kill Discord and I'll reopen it. This won't take a moment. Apologies for those of you watching on the live stream, I just need to rework this. Okay, hopefully that is much better.
Hello, Alex. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, and hopefully the stream can. Warfried says hello, as does the rest of the live stream.
Hello. I'm just collecting some Death Breaths for myself. So I was doing a rift, and I heard like a billion ha-has.
I had exactly the same just a moment ago, except I was greedy and I didn't really pay attention to the fact that you're online. So sorry I didn't invite you, but thank you for inviting me.
That's all right. Teleport to me, I guess, in a second. And it's just to our southeast.
Okay, do you want to clear the area around or just go full murder?
I've kind of cleared most of the area around already. So, like, all of this is fine. So it really is just down here.
Okay. Full murder it is. Full murder. Oh, and Rift Guardian, of course.
Oh yeah, also Rift Guardian, sorry.
That's okay. Saxtress is dead.
Cool. I'm still killing goblins and slowing them down. Although it's quite hard.
Yep.
Just because there's things interrupting me.
I think that is everything that we're going to get from that.
Oh, if I'd known, there's a channeling pylon over here.
Of course there is. Man, that is a lot of good supplies. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. Don't close the rift. Close the rift and I will actually kill you.
That would be the worst dick move ever, you know, joining someone's game and then closing the rift on them before they get all the loot. It'd almost be like someone closing a rift before you could pick up a Greater Rift Keystone.
Now that was just really funny.
And yes, I know, Wolfried, you did tell me that that he came online. I just, yeah. When he comes online, sometimes he wants to do his own thing, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like I messaged you earlier, I just need a Star of Caldessan because I need fire immunity for one of these dungeons.
Ah, right. Is that you need fire immunity, or anyone can help who has fire immunity?
Well, I need fire immunity is the thing.
Ah.
I must not take fire damage.
Oh, well, if you must not take fire damage, I could take fire damage for you.
Yeah, but doing everything else required while you're taking fire damage, I don't think you can do my, like, exploding farm bits that I need.
No, that I definitely can't. So yeah, my Impale set's coming along quite nicely. We just spent a bit of time, me and live chat, going through re-rolling the kit. And by that I mean Wolfried said, after I jumped into Rift, wait, did you just put all that on, or did you actually look at the stats on it? Needless to say, it was not well powered, and now it is.
Yes, I certainly noticed your kill speed's gone up.
This is not a bad Rift for just generally getting Death's Breaths.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I should probably invite Alex over. And then I heard the goblins and I was like, okay, definitely need to invite Alex over.
As long as I don't end up impaling myself again, I'm more than happy.
And that would just make my evening.
Yeah, as Wolfried says, I managed to get an increase of 50% damage just by re-rolling my kit.
Yeah, see, this is something that I keep telling you, is you really need to, like, consider what your build actually is rather than just throwing bits together.
Oh, I do. It's just, I like to hoard items. And yeah. I never feel the point in re-rolling stuff before I get the perfect kit. And that's where I fall down, because I don't end up progressing as fast as I could.
Yeah.
Ooh, another goblin. Wow.
Alright, I actually have to go back to town now because of junk.
Yeah, I'm pretty full as well, but I think that was awesome. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Please
identify things in here just in case you picked up an amulet that I need.
I didn't, but Sword of Ill Will, Donetta's Revenge. Well, that's better than the one that I've got up here. Now, let's have a look at my bits and bobs. I don't think I've got the one that you want. I don't see it.
Well, you wouldn't be able to give it to me anyway, would you?
Well, if we'd found it together and I just stuck it in the cube, then there may still be a little bit of time left. No, it's not there. But thank you very much for that. Do you want to close the rift, or?
Yeah. I'll shout if I come across anything else like that.
Cool. Right, I'm gonna head on back to my solo game. Well, that was particularly nice of him, wasn't it? And yes, the fire immune amulet is the rarest of all of them. It is like a golden jewel that, alas, does not grace many with its presence. Right, salvage, salvage. And we're going to get rid of the Sword of Ill Will and that Donettas. And we'll put this down. And then we're going to try another fast run. This is, of course, giving us an absolute butt-ton of Greater Rift Keystones. Is that
a technical term?
It is a technical term for us to push on with later. Okay. So it is 2241. It's just ticked over. Nope. Got to ignore these. Got to ignore these and just move on. You die. You die, not me die. What's that? Power pylon? I'll take it. Anything up here? You guys. No. Come on, give me something nice. Ah, snag like a baggy jumper.
Right, I'm going to leave you to it.
Okay. Have a nice evening. Thank you again for that.
Problem. Bye-bye.
Right, got them. This is not where I want to be. In your back, in your back, in your back, and he's gone. This is faster. It's not going to be a 3-minute one, but it is going to be a pretty good run. There's one. Oh god, that's a damn dead end. Although, does it go down this way? Yes, it does. Blues, and the way on. Shouldn't be stopping to pick up those, I know. I am the worst at staying on mission. Wand of Woe I found quite a few of in the past. And it is quite rare, but maybe they've changed the drop rate. But when I was Wizard previously, I was finding them all the time. Ah! Come on, let me in. I need more things to kill. There is not nearly enough blues. Okay, that was better. Man, this is so intense. No, not down this way. I don't think we're going to do it in time. I think we've been just a little bit too slow. Just not quite enough monster density. And maybe just a little bit too much distraction. Yeah, it's ticked over to 46, so we have spent too long, alas. Little bit. Yeah, Nemesis bases would have been easier, but there wasn't really... In fact, I may as well switch over to Nemesis bases now, actually. Because they are there to be part of this build. So let's get that saved. And we'll ID this, and we'll give it one last go before I finish for the evening. Ooh, Sublime Conviction, look at that. We can salvage the rest of this up, though. Maps of Clarity, no. No, no, and no. Yep, re-roll them, very good point. So, armor, that's got to go. That's going to go into lightning skills, damage, or critical hit chance. Probably critical hit chance. And that will, yeah, critical hit chance. That'll do. It's an improvement. And then hope for a good map. Yes, indeed. Looks like it's going to be a good map. At least it's got the potential to be a good map. Okay, now to grab these bits properly. Got the potential to be a good map, but there's no bloomin' blues on it. Wait, there was one. Yeah, the hype is real, but I don't think that the density is good enough. Ah, shielding. Let's go for his friend. And the layout's nice, but The actual mobs, not so much. This is better. This is where they were all hiding. All of them. Wow. Thank you very much, Sean. I do appreciate that. Oh my god. Okay, brown trouser count 1. Brown trouser count 1. Oh my god, he's round that side. Right, back we go. I don't think we've seen enough things, though. Okay. Right, can I get somewhere safe just so I can get away? That will work. Yes! What a way to end the stream! Right, let's go back in and grab what we can. And try not to die. Man! Oh, thank you so much! Woohoo! Nephilim Rift within 5 minutes. And it was close, it was damn close. Okay. Let's ID these up. And then we'll ask... Oh, that's going to be quite nice. Not for right now. We'll ask for gloves. And get disappointed, of course. Let's salvage these up. We'll put the ring over here, actually, so we don't forget about it. Why do I have these at the top? I'm sure it was probably because I was running out of space. Let's get some more gloves. Man, she's just not giving me any Marauder's gloves at all. We'll savage them up again. And with that, I think I am going to finish this season there. This session there. Sean, I am very, very excited for the Necromancer pack. I don't think it's going to be out next season. I think it'll probably be the one after that. I think it'll be the end of the year when they actually end up releasing it. But I have had such a good evening with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for dropping in, and thank you for working through this shadow set with me. It has been awesome fun getting it back up to the point where I feel I can run with it. I will be streaming again on Monday. I'm probably not going to be able to stream for the rest of the weekend. But if you have liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you do want to see when the next ones come along, hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, I will see you next time for more Diablo 3. I'll see you soon.